Hey peeps, Phoenix Freedom here. Hope all is well. Don't mind the nails. I'm gonna go paint them in a little bit. I have a networking event to go to later. Anywho, today makes 6 months that I came to Savannah, which is my home. Savannah loves me. I love Savannah. After walking away from that emotionally abusive relationship, it was emotional, mental, financial, spiritual abuse, psychological abuse, and just walked away from it and went no contact for, in June when I came back to Savannah. Just sitting here reflecting, was crying earlier because I'm exceptionally proud of myself and I've come so far, and the 6 months has been fucking challenging yet beautiful all at the same time. I've learned so much about myself and I'm honoring my self-worth much more than I've ever had in a long time. And I woke up this morning and it's like, fuck, it's 6 months that I got off the plane and was reflecting on the plane and was like, no, this has to stop. This has to come to an end. This is not your life. This is not who you are. And being able to rise up like a phoenix from the ashes every fucking time. Like, it's exhausting. It is so fucking exhausting when you are having to be strong all the time. It's fucking exhausting when you have to, get up off the floor time and time again when you fall and you bust your ass. It's fucking exhausting when you have to, you know, um, embody strength and resiliency and stand in your power and stand in your spiritual authority. It's fucking exhausting. It's so worth it and it's beautiful, but it's so fucking exhausting. I can't tell you. I mean, you probably know you've been through some shit yourself, whoever's listened to this. But on the flip side of that, it is rewarding that you can pull yourself off the floor. It's rewarding that you can get your ass up and keep going. I often give myself a 5 minute pity party to cry, to release it, to let it all out, and just sit with my feelings and my thoughts. I often give myself the opportunity to honor my feelings and my emotions, whatever they are, my thought process. I give myself permission to go through the spiraling and go down the fucking rabbit holes for a good 2 3 minutes, and then I've learned how to master my mindset by affirming that I'm great and I'm valuable, resilient, all those things, and not allowing the imposter syndrome and the negative thoughts and feelings to overcome me like I used to before, because I was the biggest fucking hypochondriac. I thought I had everything under the sun based on things that happened to me in my life. And I also learned to master holding myself accountable and responsible for all of the parts and roles that I played in circumstances and situations which I placed myself in. And it's been a really, really tough journey. It's been a beautiful journey. It's been a creative journey. It's just been a journey. And I say this all to say, don't allow abuse or anything you've experienced that was bad or negative to define who you are, because that's not you. The person I was 6 months ago, the person I was last year is not the same person in no way, shape, or form. And I often ask myself, how can I still be so loving and compassionate to people when people have fucked me over left, right, and center? How can I allow my heart to still want to love when I've been fucked over by people that I've had relationships with? And I had a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and I was asking her, like, what is it about me that when I'm in relationships with people, it starts off strong. They feel as if though they're confident enough to handle what I bring to the table, handle my love, my authenticity, my compassion, all of the things. And afterwards, it kind of like it dwindles down. And then I feel like they don't know how to handle me or deal with me. And it doesn't necessarily mean a relationship as in romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be people in my family, whatever it is. I often felt as if though people don't know how to fucking handle me. And she told me it's because I am always walking in my authority and my authenticity. It's always because I am an authentic being, and that's who I am. Like, I do that all day, and it shakes people up. It disturbs people's energy because I'm always in a space of being authentic, being compassionate, being loving, despite of whatever it is that I'm going through and experiencing at the moment. In those moments where I just want to be bitter and hurtful and angry and disappointed and vindictive, I cannot bring myself to do that. Granted, with the ex I was with, who I experienced abuse from, she could be on the floor, thirsty, asking for water. I will walk over that bitch and keep it moving because, as I said in a previous video that I did, I'm in the season where a lot of people are not going to be able to experience my forgiveness and my compassion. And I mean that with every fiber of my being, because not everybody deserves your forgiveness and your compassion. There's some people out there that's on some fuck shit. And yeah. So it's been 6 months today, and I'm in a very good place in my life. Moments are definitely challenging, personally and professionally. However, I choose to rise up every time. I choose to pat myself on the back. I choose to consistently to fight for my worth and my value, and just continue to love myself. I find myself when I'm naked kissing on my body, like my breast, kissing on myself and making sure that this all of this knows and accepts and embraces and acknowledges and believes that she is loved by me, full capacity, no matter what. And that's something that I implemented and started putting into practice since I moved back to Savannah. And when I look at my body when I'm naked, I appreciate and love and adore and respect what I see. And I think the waist beads helped as well, because I have 4 waist beads on, and they make me, I feel sexy with my waist beads. That's what it does for me. They're powerful. It's embodying all of who I am as a woman, as a warrior, as a goddess, as a queen, as a phoenix, whatever the case may be. And yeah, so it's been 6 months, and 6 months of moving from place to place, 6 months of creating my products, 6 months of showing up and showing out every single day, 6 months of allowing my heart to break, having emotional breakdowns to experience breakthroughs, 6 months of gifting myself freedom and authenticity and standing in my power, 6 months of self-reliance, self-assurance, trusting myself, 6 months of all the things, all of the fucking things. And I wouldn't change it for anything. I know that that experience that I went through was a gift for me to consistently fight for my worth and my value and to rely on myself. And that's something that I haven't really done in a very long time. Not that I'm dependent on people, because I'm not, but it's a different level of self-reliance and trusting the self and be responsible for the self in a different kind of way, in a more mature, womanly kind of way. Because I am 46. I'll be 47 in 2 months, and I don't look it, but it's definitely an experience, to say the least. And now when I go through things in life, I've mastered stating this mantra to myself: it will all work out because it always does. It will all work out because it always does. I think that's going to be my next tattoo. It would all work out because it always does. It may not work out the way that you want it to work out, in a time frame and manner which you want it to work out, but it does. It works out. So it's trusting, knowing, and believing in your heart of hearts, in your spirit of spirit, in your mind of mind, because this shit here can fuck you up, make you, or break you. So it will all work out because it always does. And when it does work out, it's going to work out even more beautiful and more powerful and more amazing than that you've ever imagined. So if you're going through something, an obstacle, a struggle, a challenge, and you don't see your way out, you don't see a direction, or whatever the case may be, practice mastering saying this mantra: it will all work out because it always does.